Hello!
I'm Ryan.
My name is Brian.
And this is Xiangqi.
Xiangqi.
Yes. It's an ancient Chinese chess game. The American game that we know now is actually originated off this ancient...
Of this game!
Yes, of
Brilliant.
this game. It's just brilliant. I mean, now, this is the board used at the time, you know. Yeah.
Come on.
So we got the red side, and we got the black side. Red side's usually represented on the bottom of the board.
Very
and
well.
this is the river, used to simulate actual warfare.
Warfare.
Warfare at the end, yes. By actual Chinese generals. I mean, strategy.
Can't get any better than this.
I mean, sitting around a couple of old chaps.
Really can't.
It really can't. So,
Right.
we're going to take you through how the game was played.
See which pieces move where, and you know.
Yeah, so, I mean, in each piece is kind of based off your normal American chess piece. I mean, except instead of having like different like shaped pieces,
They're all the same shape, except on them there are different characters.
different Chinese characters. But for each team, the characters are slightly different.
They're the same piece, they move the same way, however...
Slightly different pieces. So the one we're going to start out first is the the chariots, otherwise known as the rooks nowadays. Ready?
Right.
And this is what the piece looks like.
It's the black piece. That's the red one.
This is the red piece, and they move like a regular.
They move as if they're the
rooks.
The rooks in American chess.
Vertical and
show the crowd.
And horizontal.
Any length you want, just horizontal and vertical.
Oh, these L's inside the
Yes.
squares, they represent where the pieces should go on the board. Yeah, so that's
pretty much it. That's the chariot.
That's the chariot. And then we got the horses.
The horses
they're known
or
as
the knights.
The knights.
This is the black one.
This is the red one.
Alright.
And they tend to move.
They move in an L-like direction. So let me get that board. So if I have this piece, I can move 3 up and 1 across. Or from here, I can move 3 across and 1 up. You can move any direction as long as it's 3 and 1. Got it? Good.
Except it can't jump over any piece like the American knight.
Correct.
We all know that.
Greetings.
Salutations. Our deepest sympathies.
We just went for some tea and crumpets, me and my laddie.
Yes, me and my laddie. We're on a bit of a holiday.
We're back.
Alright, so back on topic.
The next piece that we're going to look at...
This is good tea. It's really good. Very good tea.
Those crumpets.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. This next piece that we're going to look at is called the Minister or the Elephant.
Exclusive to Xiangqi. We don't see it in American chess.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else. I mean, we were a bit perplexed. We foresaw, but we were past
Very perplexed.
So, for the red piece, it is called a minister.
And for the black piece, it's called the elephant.
I mean, this is what they look like. And when you're a Chinese
a chess player.
Yeah, then you'll get to memorize the characters.
Yes.
And how do these move, Ryan?
This piece specifically moves 2 spaces in diagonal anywhere except the palace, which is these darkened areas.
Right here and here.
Yes. So, say if you're here, it can move 1, 2. Alright, if you're here, 1, 2. You got it? You see?
They got
Good.
it. Alright. The next piece we seem to have is the advisor.
The advisor or god.
And these are what they look like.
As you can see.
Different characters.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright. Now, would you like to explain how these pieces move?
Would. They move one piece
inside the palace, yes.
In the palace, they move 1 spot diagonally, so that's that, or that, or that, or that. Because this is the palace. I mean, they can't move anywhere else. Nowhere else.
The gods, you can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, here to guard the general, which we'll learn about next.
Alright. Speaking of the general.
The general.
Good transition. Alright, the general. Very complicated piece. However, the most important, right?
The most important, because
this is what the other team is going after.
They try to stalemate you or checkmate your king, and that. In general, it's the king.
This is what they're going for.
It's the king in American chess, yes.
Very well.
Very well. So these are what they look like.
Alright.
And Brian, why don't you go explain?
Alright, these pieces, as seen in American chess, can move 1 space in any direction, whether it's forwards, sideways, diagonal, any direction you would like.
But,
however, as an American chess, you can go outside its little designated area, but in Chinese chess...
Not happening up in here.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
You can only move inside the palace, as we saw with the gods. So, one space, anywhere, only in the palace. Got it.
Got it. They got it. They got it.
They got it.
The next thing we have is a cannon. This again is exclusive to Zhang or Chinese chess.
It's not found in American chess. This is what it looks
no
like.
matter how much you look, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find
it. No. Any version, no.
Well, this is similar to the what's it called? The chariots or the rooks.
Similar to the chariot.
Except when it goes to hop over a piece, can I demonstrate?
Yes, you can.
It can move vertical and horizontal, but it needs to hop, like a bunny hop over the piece to capture it. Alright, so that a little bit of a variation. Variation, yes. To the average chariot.
Similar to the chariot, however, to capture it, you have to leap. You must leap.
You must leap.
No options. You must. Taking a drink, my
sorry, skin. And the most prominent piece.
Prominent. Most abundant. It's found everywhere.
Is the
pawn.
Is the pawn or the soldiers?
Soldiers.
They line up near the river.
Similar to the pawn in American chess,
they can only move
one space up. You see?
But when it crosses the river.
However, yes,
it can move one sideways.
Exactly.
But this is only after it crosses the opposite.
It cannot move sideways before the river. Say if I'm black, so I'm up here, I can only move up. I cannot move sideways unless I'm past the river.
Past the river.
That's the only way.
That's the key. So this is Chinese chess.
This is Chinese chess. This is how the pieces move.
And this is how God intended it to play.
However many years ago, this is how they played it, and this is how you will master the game.
And this is Brian and Ryan saying good night to you.
Good night, my lad.
Good night. Salutations.
Have a good day.